still hurt, to say the least. Hello and welcome to FG Rides, coming from Pennsylvania, USA. I don't really understand preload in suspension. I don't understand how it works. I know how to adjust it, but I don't really know what I'm doing and why a change would be effective. It's kind of like automatic transmissions. I've read about those too. I still can't wrap my head around, at least the older type, you know, the valves and torque converters and now a torque converter has, let's not get into that. So this week I thought, you know what, I'm going to add preload to these shocks, and I'll ride it and see how it is, and I'll adjust it further if I need to. So I could not add preload with my rear panniers on. The pannier racks. Could not get that wrench to move the appropriate amount. So it became surgery. I took off the rear racks, and that necessitates taking off the top shock bolts and removing the pillion seat, which I had done before. And you could do it without removing the pillion, but it's a lot harder to get those nuts started on the top shock bolts. Just an incredibly horrible, soul-destroying experience to get those nuts on, especially the right side. So I thought, okay, I'll let all this off until I get these shocks dialed in. Then I'll throw it all back on. So here's the problem. I got the pillion off. Now I have the pillion, the touring seat on the pillion, the rear rack, and then I have the pannier racks and saddlebags. My World Wrestling Federation Championship saddlebags. I noticed, first, putting it on the center stand, the motorcycle, was so much easier without the pillion and all that other junk. And then moving it around in the shed and getting it out today from the shed. I got a couple of lids. I got a yard that I have to go through. The yard is mountains and craters and roots sticking up. It's a horrible yard as far as that goes. It's not the beautiful level lawn that people aspire to, which I don't really care about anyway. It was so much easier to move around, and I can tell the bike riding, even though I didn't have a problem with it, it feels so much better. So now I have all this money invested in this extra stuff. Well, okay, the pillion seat came with it, but I don't want to put it back on. Why would that be a problem? Well, I need storage. I got this little trip machine bag, and I have the pouch to go with it. But I have to take GoPro stuff. I want to take at least one bottle, you know, of water or tea or something like that. I got wallet. I want to be able to buy something. For instance, I'm on my way to the store today to get a couple of very small things that aren't going to be a problem. But so I don't know what to do at this point. Obviously, for the longer trips, they're gonna have to go back on. Everything's gonna have to go back on. Well, you know what? That's not true. I can put the racks on without putting the pillion seat on. But when I initially got them, the racks and the bags, there's those military style bags that came with them. I thought the bike looked really weird with them on without the pillion seat. It just didn't look right. I'll throw pictures of that on too. I think when I see the military models, the signals, Marsh Gray, Desert Sands, I see those sometimes with the military bags without the panniers on, or without the pillion on, and it looks okay to me. This Halcyon green, nope, it just doesn't look right. And those racks stand pretty well proud of the rest of the motorcycle. Just not right. I'm looking for new solutions. Yeah, I'm in fifth. Don't always know with this. It's so lazy. It's, you know, blah, blah, blah. By the way, can somebody tell me whether it's vlog or vlog? I don't know anything about preload, automatic transmissions, and how to pronounce V-L-O-G. Adventure Realty. Wonder what the adventure's about. Ruh-roh. .9, 2.37. For the Royal Enfield Classic 350, I just waved at a guy who wasn't looking at me. Kind of waved at his upturned butt. I just like to wave, I guess. And I think I mentioned in a previous video that I like it when people wave to me. That it gives me hope. I am frankly shocked that there aren't more people on this road. Sunny Sunday, beautiful lake. There's somebody walking his dog or his pig, I don't know yet. His really big cat. Or her. Thank you. This looks like a parking area. Whoa, this climb. Hardly a climb, but man. a funny thing about motorcycles. When I get in a car, I don't sit there and rev it after I start it. Motorcycle, I do it. Everybody does it, I think. Welcome to FG Rides, coming from Pennsylvania, USA. Right now we're at the Montour Preserve, outside of something in PA. Exchange, I think? Yeah, there's a town called Exchange. I don't know whether it was some kind of weird market, Craigslist back in the old days, barter thing. I don't know. Don't worry, I'll get over for you. Thank you. Uh-oh. That's where all this horse shit comes from. Amish exhaust. Hi, guys. We don't want to run through that on our motorcycle, but oh well. It's all right. They got to get around too. I have a lot of thoughts about the Amish, but I don't think I can share them. It might seem prejudicial. I could share a couple. There's a lot of Amish people in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania Dutch. Because apparently, way back when, the other Pennsylvanians weren't quite bright enough to realize it was Deutsch. The Pennsylvania Deutsch. Not Dutch. And I've had Amish neighbors. They were friendly. Liked them a lot. But here we go. I don't even know where I'm going. See, we were close to Exchange. Exchange, 1 mile. I don't know what kind of exchange. PP&L Road. Yeah, there's a power plant here. I gotta edit all this crap out. Look at that place. Started out as a private residence long ago, and it was a nursing home, and then it was empty for a while. And I know the man that bought it. He's gone now. He passed away. He actually he drove for me my department at a different company. His name was Clayton, and he was a lay minister as well. He wasn't a rich man, but he loved that place and decided to buy it and save it. First thing he had to do was put a roof on it. This was 20 years ago, something like that. It cost him $75,000. Almost bankrupted him just doing the roof. Boy, this wind is something, pushing me around. And unfortunately, he died before I ever got a chance to see it. And I didn't know his wife very well. I wouldn't have felt comfortable asking her. Always wanted to see the inside of the place, though. But he loved it. Spent everything he had on it. And I like that. I like it, and it also makes me a little uncomfortable. You know, did it make him happy to do that? It must have, or at least it would have made him unhappy to know that he had resources he could put into it and just let it, you know, the roof leaking and ruining the building over time. I don't like this Volkswagen. You get Volkswagens certain years, kind of like Mazdas and a couple others, you assume whoever's driving them is on drugs. I hate to say that because I love Volkswagens. Drove many of them. My wife likes Volkswagens too. Still, you get that bad feeling. Mazda 3. Mazda 3, very nice car. But you can't drive around it all. There's a natural progression. You buy a Mazda 3 that's 8 years old or more. Next thing, you got a dope fiend girlfriend, and after that, you're both getting arrested for nodding off in a strip mall parking lot with babies in the back of the car. And by the way, you don't have any insurance because the car's banged up and you can't get it fixed. That just seems to be the way it goes with used Mazda 3s. The road to damnation. Get yourself a new Mazda 3 though. Nice. Yeah. Nice car. Get rid of it though before it gets too old. I thought I was going to get the stop. I guess not. These guys. I did this ride lots of times on the TW. I loved coming out here in the TW. Oh, I love that TW. I can't believe I got rid of it. I mean, that was insanity getting rid of that motorcycle. And I didn't have to. That's the bad thing.